A voice that defined a generation now faces its greatest challenge. For more than 5 decades, Carly Simon wasn't just a singer-songwriter, she was the soundtrack to millions of lives, a storyteller who captured the complexities of love, heartbreak, and resilience. Her unforgettable voice, poetic lyrics, and fearless honesty helped define an era of music and inspired countless artists across generations. It is the story of a young woman from New York who turned pain into poetry, built one of the most respected careers in music history, and proved that vulnerability could be the greatest strength of all. News of her health battles has spread rapidly through the music world, with heartfelt messages pouring in from fellow artists, lifelong fans, and members of the global music community. But Carly Simon's story is about far more than her diagnoses. Who is Carly Simon beyond the spotlight? How did she become one of the most iconic singer-songwriters of all time? What struggles and triumphs shaped her remarkable journey? And why does her music continue to resonate with millions of fans around the world today? Stay with us as we look back on the extraordinary life, groundbreaking career, unforgettable songs, and enduring legacy of Carly Simon, a musical icon whose voice may be facing its greatest challenge, but whose spirit will never be silenced. Who is Carly Simon? Carly Elizabeth Simon was born on the 25th of June 1945 in New York City. She was born into a family of privilege and culture. Her father, Richard L. Simon, was the co-founder of Simon & Schuster, one of the most prestigious publishing houses in the world. Her mother, Andrea Heinemann Simon, was a civil rights activist and singer. Carly grew up surrounded by music, literature, and intellectualism. She attended the prestigious Riverdale Country School and later Sarah Lawrence College. But her life was not without struggles. She struggled with a stutter as a child, which made speaking difficult. However, when she sang, the stutter disappeared. Music became her escape and her voice. She began her music career in the 1960s, performing with her sister Lucy as the Simon Sisters. They released several folk albums together. In 1970, she embarked on a solo career. Her self-titled debut album, Carly Simon, was released in 1971. The album featured the hit single That's the Way I've Always Heard It Should Be, which earned her a Grammy nomination for Best New Artist. Her career was about to skyrocket, the You're So Vain era. In 1972, Carly Simon released her second album, No Secrets. The album featured the iconic hit single You're So Vain, a song that would become one of the most famous and enduring pop songs of all time. The song reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. It remains one of the best-selling singles of all time. The song's lyrics famously reference a mysterious lover, and fans have speculated for decades about the identity of the subject. Warren Beatty and Mick Jagger are among the most popular candidates. Carly has never revealed the identity, saying, "It's a secret I'll take to my grave." The song earned her 3 Grammy nominations and solidified her place in music history. You're So Vain was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2004. She said, "I never expected that song to become what it did. It was just something I wrote, and it took on a life of its own, a career of iconic hits." Carly Simon's career is defined by a string of unforgettable hits. In 1971, she released Anticipation, which became another major hit. The song's title was famously used by ketchup company Heinz for their Anticipation advertising campaign. In 1977, she recorded the theme song for the James Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me. The song Nobody Does It Better became one of the most successful Bond theme songs of all time and earned her an Academy Award nomination. In 1988, she released Coming Around Again, which became a massive hit and was featured in the film Heartburn. Other notable songs include Haven't Got Time for the Pain, Mockingbird with James Taylor, Let the River Run from the film Working Girl, The Right Thing to Do. She won a Grammy Award for Let the River Run in 1990. She has released over 20 studio albums and sold more than 50 million records worldwide. Health battles revealed. Behind the success and the spotlight, Carly Simon has faced significant health challenges. In July 2026, Carly Simon revealed that she had been diagnosed with both cancer and Parkinson's disease. The news was shared through her official social media accounts, with a heartfelt message to her fans. She wrote, "I have been facing some health challenges recently, but I am not giving up. I am surrounded by love and support. Thank you to everyone who has reached out. The announcement shocked fans around the world. She did not disclose the specific type of cancer she is battling. However, she confirmed she was undergoing treatment and remained optimistic. She said, "I have faced many challenges in my life, and I am not going to let this stop me. I still have so much music to share." Family, a musical legacy. Carly Simon comes from a musical family, and she has passed that legacy on to her children. She was married to singer-songwriter James Taylor from 1972 to 1983. They had 2 children together, Sarah, Sally Taylor, and Ben Taylor. Both Sarah and Ben have followed in their parents' footsteps and become successful musicians. Sarah Taylor is a singer-songwriter who has released several albums. Ben Taylor is also a singer-songwriter who has released multiple albums and toured internationally. Carly has also been involved in her children's music, appearing on their albums and supporting their careers. She has said, "My children are my greatest joy. Watching them pursue their dreams has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life." Husband, James Taylor. Carly Simon's marriage to James Taylor was one of the most talked about relationships in music history. They met in 1971 and married in 1972. They were the ultimate musical power couple of the 1970s. They collaborated on several projects, including the hit duet Mockingbird in 1974. They also toured together and performed on each other's albums. They divorced in 1983, but remained friends and continued to support each other's careers. Their relationship inspired several of Carly's songs, including "You're So Vain." She said, "James was a huge part of my life. We shared so much music and so much love, net worth and lifestyle. So how much is Carly Simon worth?" Carly Simon's estimated net worth at the time of her diagnosis was approximately $80 million. Her wealth came from her music career, album sales, streaming, royalties, live performances and tours, songwriting royalties, awards and honors, book deals. She has sold more than 50 million records worldwide. "You're So Vain" alone has generated millions in royalties over the years. She has lived a comfortable life, with homes in New York and Martha's Vineyard. Her true wealth is not in her bank account, but in the legacy of music she has created, awards and honors. Carly Simon's career has been recognized with numerous awards and honors. Grammy Award for Best New Artist, 1,971. Grammy Award for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance for "You're So Vain", 1,973. Grammy Award for Best Song Written for Visual Media for "Let the River Run", 1,990. Academy Award nomination for "Nobody Does It Better", 1,977. Academy Award nomination for "Let the River Run", 1,988. Golden Globe Award for "Let the River Run", 1,989. Songwriters Hall of Fame induction, 1,994. Grammy Hall of Fame induction for "You're So Vain", 2004. She has received numerous other honors and recognitions throughout her career. She has also been recognized for her philanthropic work, supporting causes such as cancer, research, and environmentalism. Other notable songs. Beyond her biggest hits, Carly Simon has written and performed many other memorable songs. Some of her other notable songs include "Haven't Got Time for the Pain", "The Right Thing to Do", "It Was So Easy", "Watching Me, Watching You", "Boys in the Trees", "Vengeance", "Never Been Gone". She has also written songs for films, including "Working Girl" and "The Spy Who Loved Me". Her songwriting has been praised for its honesty, vulnerability, and poetic depth. She has said, "I write songs to understand my own feelings. I hope they help others understand theirs too." The music world reacts. When news of Carly Simon's health battles spread, tributes poured in from across the music world. James Taylor, her ex-husband, said, "Carly is a strong woman. I know she will face this with the same courage she has always shown. My thoughts are with her." Joni Mitchell wrote, "Carly is a true original. Her music has touched so many lives, sending her all my love and strength." Carole King wrote, "Carly has been a dear friend and inspiration for so many years. I am sending her all my love." Fans also sent messages of support. One wrote, "Carly's music has been the soundtrack to my life. I am praying for her." Another said, "Stay strong, Carly. You are a legend." A life of music. Carly Simon is a legend of music. Her voice, her songs, and her spirit have inspired generations. She has faced challenges throughout her life: a stutter as a child, the pressures of fame, and now cancer and Parkinson's disease. But she has never given up. She once said, "Music has always been my way of understanding the world. It's how I make sense of everything." And she has done exactly that. Carly Simon's music will continue to resonate for generations to come. Her voice may be facing its greatest challenge, but her spirit will never be silenced. If this tribute touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share your favorite Carly Simon song in the comments.